You ever read something and it's so sweet and so adorable and just such a breath of fresh air compared to what's going on in reality that you just can't put the book down. You just want to keep reading it. That's what we're going to talk about today. What's up, everyone? It's Carrie, aka Nerdygirlcreates, and I just want to let you know this is the second time I've filmed this video, because the first time I did, everything froze up, and I don't know why. It's been a fun few weeks, okay? You're going to see a video coming out later this week, just kind of like me just getting stuff off my chest. But for now, let's have some fun and talk about something that's sweet, wholesome, and just overall gives you that deep, warm, fuzzy feeling. Yes, we are going to talk about A Galaxy Next Door. This is from Kodansha, and it's written by a guy name or a girl name, I don't know, sorry if I misgendered, Gido Amagakure? I need Bianca. Where are you, Bianca? This is kind of a simple, sweet, sci-fi romance story, and it focuses on a guy named Ichiro, who is finds himself suddenly the legal guardian of his two younger siblings after his parents' death. He has a little bit of an inheritance, and he has a place that he boards rooms out to people to kind of make money, but he still wants to hold on to his dream of making a manga. He wants to become a manga creator, and you have to respect him for that because he doesn't sacrifice his other responsibilities for it. However, all the different stuff he's got to take care of has affected other things. He's lost two assistants who have gone off to start their own careers. And, you know, he's kind of put a lot of pressure on himself. But then suddenly one day, Shiori shows up. This really beautiful, exotic-looking girl with blonde hair and these interesting eyes. And, he's taken aback by her, and she comes to apply to be his new assistant. And she is amazing at her job, to the point where it's almost inhuman. But he's so impressed with her, she decides to stay there, rents a room. You know, she puts in the long hours with him. She even kind of creates a bond with his siblings. One night, she passes out and falls asleep on the floor while they're working on the manga, and he notices something sticking out from her back. Oh yeah, it sounds weird. Just go with it, okay? Hear me out. Listen to the whole thing. And he thinks something might have gotten caught on her clothes or whatever, and he goes over and he touches it and gets pricked, and then the next thing he knows, he sees almost like this space, and she wakes up and realizes what he's done, and it's like her tail, I think. And from the world she's from, or the culture she's from, when somebody does that, it means they're married. So he now finds himself not only with a new assistant, but a wife. And of course, they agree to kind of like take things slow and continue to be professional. She slowly becomes really integral in his life. She, like I said, bonds with his younger siblings, becomes like a mother figure to them. He starts to fall for her. She starts to fall for him. It's really cute and sweet. It's nothing deep, so you're not going to get any like deep undertones that you need to really dive into and look at. This is not like Oshime with like blood on the tracks or anything like that. It's just a simple love story. You know they're gonna end up together probably in the end. What I'm curious about is the world she's from, because the only glimpse I've so far gotten into it is about her relationship with her grandmother, who introduced her to manga because she had collected books from different places. And she really becomes very interested in the manga, and she wants to explore the world manga is from. She teaches herself to be an artist, and she this is how she ends up connecting with Ichiro. Of course, you know there's going to be at some point where she might be told she has to return home or something. You know, there's gonna have to be a choice. It's a predictable story so far, but it's not a bad story. I really enjoy it. It's one of those just like turn your mind off and just have fun with it and just feel like the coziness and the absolute adorable, you know, moments these two share. It's going to be an anime. I think it comes out this month. I don't know if it's out yet already, but I am going to check it out. I really like the art design in this, especially when it's in color on the covers, and mostly with Shiori because she's supposed to stand out. So they have her with like this really blonde hair, but then like in the color on the covers, they have like, as you could probably see here, darker shades of blonde just to kind of give the shading. But what's the most unique is her eyes, which almost looks like you're looking into a universe when you look into her eyes. They kind of reflect that too in the black and white, but I think it comes out better in the color. It's also very interesting that she always wears black. I don't know if that's been explained yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing more about that. Also, Ichiro is just kind of like your average guy. He's nothing like who's supposed to be. He's not overly attractive. He's not ugly either, but he's like that very wholesome, like, guy who's just trying to do his best, but also at the same time doesn't want to give up on his dreams. So he's very likable. He's going above and beyond to do everything he can for his younger siblings, but at the same time holding on to what it is he really wants in life. Their relationship is very cute. You see them slowly get to know each other and, you know, start to fall in love, and their partnership, they're very much well balanced despite being from two different worlds. But I enjoy it a lot. Again, I'm going to say this, and this is not a bad thing. It's just, it's not going to be anything very, like, so far it's not very, like, intense or very, like, there's a lot you need to read into. But I enjoy it, and it's one of those things that sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned, like, cheesy love story, and I think this fills the need, and I'm interested to see where it goes, especially, again, with her family, because you don't know as much about her world as you do his, and again, the only glimpse you've gotten is about her grandmother, and you want to know more about the traditions. How are they going to accept that she is now married to this human, and, you know, are they reluctantly going to allow it? Do they expect him to come back to her world? Are they going to try to annul the marriage? What's going to happen? So you do have a little bit of wondering where it's going to go, but you know in the end these two are going to end up together. And yes, that is a Galaxy Next Door. I recommend checking it out. Again, it's from Kodansha. There is an anime coming out in April. I also want to remind everybody, Tuesday nights is Otaku Tuesday. Me and the squad get together. We're going to talk about some manga, even some anime. There's a lot of anime coming out. So, yeah, we're going to give, like, you know, talk about that, see if anybody's checked out the new releases that have come. We're going to talk about some new licenses. One of them is from Kodansha. And, yeah, come join us Tuesday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also want to remind everybody, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And if you're looking for some deals on manga, I have some links down below, including to the Kara Cafe, which they might not be as big as some other places, but they do have a lot of offerings, especially if you're looking for out-of-print volumes. I would really suggest checking out Takara Cafe. I have a coupon code. Please use that and my link below. And again, that was a Galaxy Next Door, and I really did enjoy it, and I hope you check it out. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!